what's up? Welcome back to this new lesson, which is all about vocabulary. We're going to talk about clothes, vestiti, abbigliamento. This is the question to know what a person is wearing. What are you wearing? That is, cosa stai indossando? In this sentence, there's some grammar that I'm gonna teach you in one of the next lessons. But don't worry for the moment, just try to remember the sentence. What are you wearing? What are you wearing? Cosa stai indossando? The answer is, for example, I'm wearing a red t-shirt or I'm wearing blue jeans. Remember that the color is before the noun, because in English the adjectives are always before nouns. Moreover, remember that in this second sentence there is no article. No article. Because the word jeans is plural and you can't put an article with a plural noun. Ok, ricordate quindi che gli aggettivi, i colori sono aggettivi, si mettono sempre prima del nome. Red prima di t-shirt e blu prima di jeans. E ricordate inoltre che l'articolo a non si può mettere davanti a un nome plurale, quindi non direte mai I'm wearing a blue jeans, I'm wearing blue jeans or I'm wearing a pair of blue jeans, un paio di blue jeans. Okay, let's start to learn some new words. You can find the names of the different items of clothing here. Try to guess what the right names are. Let's start with a t-shirt, which can be a short-sleeved t-shirt or a long-sleeved t-shirt. The first one is a shirt. Shirt. Here you can see a blouse, which is a piece of clothing like a shirt that only women wear. Here on the right you can see a top, which is easy because Italians use it as well. The last one is a polo shirt. A polo shirt is similar to a shirt, but it only has 2 or 3 buttons. Okay, now let's go with the easiest ones. It goes without saying they are jeans. Okay? And these are leggings. Here you can see some trousers, a piece of clothing that covers both legs. If the trousers are short, then you have a pair of shorts or a pair of Bermudas if they are a bit longer. Be careful because all these items of clothing are plural, so you can't say I like wearing a jeans or a shorts, but you should say I like wearing jeans or a pair of jeans. Okay? This is a suit. Be careful with the pronunciation, it's not a suite but suit. Okay? Suit is a set of clothing that are made of the same material and that are rather formal. A men's suit usually consists of a jacket and trousers. A woman's suit generally consists of a jacket and a skirt. This is a sweater. You always wear in winter because it's made of wool. You can also call it a jumper, pullover, or even jersey, but this one is less used. A sweatshirt. This one. A sweatshirt is kind of a sweater made from thick cotton and it's informal and often used for sport. If the sweatshirt has got a hood, then it's a hoodie. And a cardigan is a kind of sweater, but it's open and it often has buttons. Finally, this is a tie, which is a long, thin cloth that you wear around your neck with a shirt. Let's start with the jacket. A jacket, which is similar to the Italian giacca, but it can also be kind of giubbino. If the jacket is made of denim, then it's a denim jacket. We say in Italian giubbotto in jeans. Denim is a thick cotton material, often it's blue. Okay? Girls often wear skirts. Skirts. So this is a skirt, or they wear dresses. So this is a dress. A dress also covers the top part of your body. If you do sport, you almost always wear a tracksuit. A coat is a piece of clothing which keeps you warm in winter. An anorak is shorter than a coat, and it has often a hood as well to protect you from cold, rain and wind. You wear a raincoat when it's raining. A fur coat is made from real or artificial fur. On your feet and lower leg, you always wear a pair of socks or a pair of tights if you are a woman. On your feet, you wear a pair of shoes. There are a lot of different kinds of shoes. For example, trainers for sport. Americans always call them sneakers. These are boots that also cover your ankle and sometimes part of your leg. Wellington or Wellington boots are rubber boots that you wear to keep your feet dry. If you are at home and you are wearing pajamas, you wear slippers. In summer instead, you always wear sandals or flip-flops. With bad eyesight, you have to wear glasses. You wear sunglasses to protect your eyes from the sun. One of the typical accessories for women is the bag. So this is a bag. If you go to the beach, you must wear a swimming costume, but you can also say a bathing suit or a swimsuit. A bikini is the same word in Italian. Men wear swimming trunks or bathing trunks. Here are some other accessories. A hat is a general word for the accessory you wear on your head. There are a lot of kinds of hats. The cap or baseball cap is one of them. Bonnet is another kind of hat. In winter, you often wear a scarf and gloves to keep you warm. Around your waist, you can wear a belt. Now let's have a look at the different patterns. If you only have a color, then you'll say a plain shirt, for example, or a plain skirt, a plain t-shirt. In Italian, plain means tinta unita. If there's some kind of pattern, then you'll say a patterned shirt. In this image, there are stripes, strisce in Italiano, so the shirt will be stripy or striped shirt. If there are flowers, then you'll say a flowery shirt. These two images are quite similar but different. A checked shirt is with a pattern of squares, quadrati. Tartan is a traditional Scottish pattern with colored squares and stripes that cross each other. In Italian we say una camicia scozzese. Finally, a spotted shirt or skirt or whatever is covered with spots or dots. Ok? Quello che noi diciamo a pois. That's the end of this particularly long video. I hope it's not so difficult. You can turn the subtitles on if it's too difficult. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.